7 intimate needs every woman has, but only 1% of men actually know how to satisfy them. Let me be brutally honest with you, you're probably doing it all wrong, and the worst part, you genuinely believe you're doing everything right. You're the nice guy, the guy who's always available, the guy who replies instantly, the guy who listens, supports, and shows up, and yet she still leaves you for some guy who barely even acknowledges her messages. Frustrating? Absolutely. Unfair? Maybe, but here's the truth most men never hear. There is a scientific and psychological reason this keeps happening. Women don't respond to effort the way men think they do, they respond to subconscious emotional triggers, deep, primitive needs that operate silently beneath logic, and today, I'm going to break them down for you. 7 intimate needs that function like a hidden code inside the female mind. Most men never discover them, some men stumble into them by accident. But the 7th one, that's the dangerous one, because once you master it, you stop being an option, you become addictive. She doesn't just like you. She can't stop thinking about you. Here's the lie you were sold: be nice. Be consistent. Be emotionally available. Show effort and she'll choose you. Sounds logical, but attraction is not logical. Attraction is biological, it's emotional, it's driven by instincts that existed long before modern dating advice. While you're trying to be perfect, another man is triggering her emotions effortlessly, without trying, not because he's careless, but because he understands polarization, tension, and emotional contrast. And today, I'm going to give you the framework most men never hear. Let's begin. Need number 1, she wants to feel desired, not worshipped. This is where most men fail immediately. You admire her, you praise her, you compliment her endlessly, and she slowly starts treating you like a friend. Why? Because admiration without desire feels safe, and safety without polarity kills attraction. Women don't want to be admired from across the room, they want to feel wanted, in a way that's grounded, confident, and unapologetic, not desperate, not needy, not apologetic. There's a difference between, I think you're amazing, and I'm aware of the effect you have on me. One is validation, the other is masculine desire. When you look at her, don't rush your eyes away. When she catches you noticing her, don't explain yourself, hold the gaze, let the moment breathe. Desire expressed calmly is magnetic, desire expressed anxiously is repulsive. Touch matters too, not constant. Not nervous, not random, intentional. A hand placed firmly when you walk together, pulling her slightly closer when you speak, guiding, not grabbing, and occasionally, silence, looking at her like you're deciding something. That pause, that moment, that's where desire lives. Why this works: psychology. The female nervous system responds to certainty. When you desire her without needing reassurance, her body relaxes. She doesn't feel pressure, she feels chosen, and chosen feels intoxicating. Need number 2, unpredictability is emotional oxygen. Here's a question: when did she stop leaning in? Usually right around the time she figured you out completely. Same texts, same tone, same availability, same energy. Every day, the human brain ignores what it can predict, and when she knows exactly how you'll react, respond, and show up, her emotions go flat. Unpredictability doesn't mean playing games, it means having depth. Some days you're warm and present, other days you're focused and unavailable, not to punish her, but because your life is full. One day you talk deeply. Another day you tease lightly and move on. You don't narrate everything you're thinking, you don't over-explain. Mystery isn't silence, mystery is selective expression. And when she can't fully read you, her mind keeps returning to you. If this is resonating so far, pause for 1 second and hit the like button, because what's coming next separates men permanently. Need number 3, respect is built through disagreement. This one makes weak men uncomfortable. Agreement feels safe, disagreement feels risky, but women don't respect men who agree with everything, they tolerate them. If you never push back, never challenge, never hold your ground, you don't look kind, you look approval-seeking. When she expresses an opinion you don't share, don't argue emotionally, say it calmly: I see that differently. No drama, no aggression, no apology, just certainty. Boundaries are attractive. When she tests limits, and she will, don't negotiate your self-respect. No, that doesn't work for me. She might resist verbally, but internally, respect activates, and respect is the foundation of lasting attraction. Why this changes everything: women don't want dominance, they want grounded presence, a man who can stand alone without collapsing under emotional pressure. Weak men seek harmony at all costs, strong men allow friction, and remain calm inside it. Need number 4, without tension, desire dies. Sexual tension is not flirting, it's not dirty talk, it's not compliments. Sexual tension is unresolved energy, it's the feeling that something could happen, but hasn't yet. Most men rush to kill tension because they're uncomfortable with silence, closeness, or uncertainty. Strong men allow tension to breathe. When she speaks, don't nod endlessly, look at her, like you're listening beneath her words. Hold eye contact longer than necessary, not aggressively, calmly, stand closer than what feels polite. Let your shoulder brush hers, let your presence be felt before your words are heard. Lower your voice during intimate moments, slow your speech. After she says something provocative, don't respond immediately, pause, look at her. Half smile, that silence will do more than any clever line ever could. Touch should be deliberate, not frequent, a hand guiding her through a doorway, a light grip at the waist, then release, a finger tracing her arm once, not repeatedly. Tension is built by what you don't do as much as what you do. Men who rush get friendship, men who pace get desire. Why this works on a deep level: the female nervous system is highly responsive to anticipation. When there's no tension, there's nothing to imagine. When there's nothing to imagine, desire fades. Tension activates curiosity, curiosity activates emotional investment. This is why she thinks about you later, not because of what you said, but because of what was left unfinished. Need number 5, she must feel you can walk away. This one destroys more attraction than anything else. Total availability, answering instantly, canceling plans, rearranging your life around her schedule. You think you're showing commitment. What you're actually showing is emotional dependence, and dependence feels heavy. Women are drawn to men whose lives move forward, with or without them. This doesn't mean acting cold, it means acting self-directed. You have goals, you have structure, you have priorities that existed before her. When you're busy, you're busy. No explanations, no apologies. When you leave fully, no lingering texts. No emotional cleanup. And here's the paradox most men don't understand: when she feels you don't need her, she feels safer wanting you. Scarcity doesn't create fear, it creates value. A man who could walk away at any moment, but chooses not to, is infinitely more attractive than a man who can't leave at all. The fear that ignites desire. Women don't chase men they feel secure about losing, they chase men who feel solid, grounded, and self-sufficient. When she senses that you'd be okay without her, something ancient activates, not anxiety, urgency. Needy men feel replaceable. Independent men feel rare, and rarity always creates desire. Need number 6, masculine leadership is emotional safety. Women don't want to manage men, they don't want endless questions, they don't want indecision disguised as politeness, they want to relax. Leadership is not control, it's calm direction. You don't ask, "What do you want to do?" Every 5 minutes, you say, "Come on. We're going this way." Not aggressively, not forcefully. Certainty without tension. You decide, you adapt if needed, you don't panic. When something goes wrong, you don't emotionally spiral, you handle it. This tells her nervous system one thing: I'm safe here. And when a woman feels safe emotionally, she becomes receptive physically. Insecure men create stress, secure men create attraction. The polarity most men destroy. Masculine energy leads, feminine energy responds. When you hesitate constantly, you force her into the masculine role, and once she leads emotionally, desire collapses. Leadership restores polarity, polarity restores attraction, the final need that decides everything. If you've made it this far, you already know something most men never figure out. Attraction isn't about saying the right things, it's about what your presence communicates without words. The first 6 needs shape desire, but the 7th one, it determines whether that desire deepens or disappears. This is where women stop seeing you as just attractive and start emotionally investing. Need number 7, your approval must be rare. This is where most men completely sabotage themselves. Constant praise, endless validation, compliments with no weight. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You're amazing. Sounds positive, right? But here's what her subconscious hears: noise, predictable noise. When approval is everywhere, it loses all value. Think about it: if something is always available, your mind stops noticing it. The same rule applies to validation. When you approve of everything she does, your opinion becomes emotionally irrelevant. What women actually respond to: women don't crave constant validation, they crave meaningful recognition. There's a massive difference between, "I like everything about you," and, "I don't give approval easily, but this impressed me." One feels empty, the other feels earned. So stop reacting to everything she posts, stop rewarding bare minimum behavior, save your approval, and when you give it, make it specific, grounded, and rare, not emotional hype, not exaggeration, calm certainty. What you did there was smart. I respect how you handled that. That showed real character. Say it once, then move on. That moment will stay with her far longer than 1,000 compliments. The psychological effect of scarcity. Scarcity creates value. When your approval isn't guaranteed, her mind starts tracking it. She wonders what earned it. She wonders how to earn it again, not because she's insecure, but because humans naturally seek what feels selective, and when a man is selective with his validation, his attention carries weight. This is how attraction turns into emotional attachment. Why this is the most dangerous need: because once she values your approval, she's no longer just reacting to you, she's invested. Your presence matters, your absence matters, your opinion matters. This is where most men start chasing. But you don't. You stay grounded, consistent, self-directed, and she moves closer on her own. Let's put it all together. These are the 7 intimate needs: raw desire, not admiration; unpredictability, not routine; respectful confrontation, not approval seeking; constant tension, not comfort; independence, not availability; leadership, not hesitation; rare approval, not endless validation. Master these, and something shifts. You stop proving yourself, you stop overthinking texts, you stop chasing interest. Because attraction begins working in your favor. Women don't pull away, they lean in. They don't forget you, they think about you. And the irony: the moment you stop trying to be chosen, is the moment you become impossible to ignore. This isn't about controlling women, it's about controlling yourself, your frame, your energy, your standards. When you do that, attraction becomes natural. If this video changed how you see relationships, even a little, hit the like button so more men hear the truth, and tell me in the comments, which of the 7 needs do you struggle with the most? Subscribe if you want more content like this, because in the next video, I'll break down how women test men emotionally, and how to pass without saying much at all. I'll see you there.